The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
Good morning, Rutherford County. It's the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS. News, traffic, weather, and fun every morning with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Oh, we're already having fun.
Yeah, boy.
It's bright and early in the morning, 6:11, almost 6:12 now. Woo-hoo. It's Thursday, July 16th, episode 1948. When we get to 1956, I guess I'll have to do my birthday celebrated again.
Yeah.
Get to that episode.
1948, WGNS was 1 year old.
Yeah.
We were just a little baby.
We didn't say much about it when we got to episode 1947, did we?
I
thought we mentioned it a little bit.
Yeah.
We are fueled today by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. Swing by 7 Brew for a Tropic Thunder Frozen Chiller. That's hard to say.
A tropic?
Or a classic iced blondie. The music is turned up, the ice is crushed, and the atmosphere is always electric at their Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne locations.
You ask me frequently, so I'll tell you my latest drink, the one that I had from 7 Brew. I had the Peaches and Cream Energy 7 drink.
And how was that?
It was great. Peach flavor, vanilla, it was sugar-free. It was high octane, lots of caffeine. You can get it without. I got it with. That was my drink. It was awesome.
You just need to slow down on that caffeine, bro.
I can have one a day.
I'm sure that's all you have, isn't it?
It is. One a day.
Okay. You don't drink a Coke at night or anything? No.
Or it's caffeine-free. I have caffeine-free Coke Zero.
Oh.
I haven't had anything Coke-related caffeine in a while.
Caffeine-free Coke Zero. I didn't even know they made that. That's pretty good.
They do. They're really good.
Which brings us to a little topic that I want to discuss today. I've been doing a lot of research, Brian.
I have too.
And, you save it for your hour. But shocking food facts that you didn't know.
Shocking?
Shocking food facts. In fact, my whole the next two shows are going to be basically a list of things.
Okay.
So be ready, okay? Did you know coconut water is so pure that it was once used as IV fluid?
I did not. I hate it.
You might be full of coconut, who knows? Dark chocolate contains more iron than beef.
I did not know that. I hear that a lot of uppity people, that eat foo-foo food, that's hard to say, they have a piece of dark chocolate at dinner every night.
Oh. Well, it's better for you than regular chocolate.
Yeah. That with a raspberry souffle or a raspberry something. Usually raspberries and...
Okay, you're defeating the purpose. If you have something else with it.
Well, it's fruit.
Yeah. Like a dark chocolate strawberry.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broccoli has more vitamin C than an orange. But which would you rather have? See, I'm not a big orange guy either.
I'm not either.
I think it's a lot of trouble to get squirted in the face every once in a while. I just,
And I don't like the white skin.
No.
It turns me off.
One avocado has more potassium than a banana. I didn't know that.
Well, I'm eating a banana.
Everybody loves avocado, and I hate it.
It turns brown too quick.
Egg yolks contain almost every essential vitamin needed.
I've heard that eggs are really good for you. And again, foo-foo food, when people have their food prepared, it can be healthy. Usually a boiled egg is part of every breakfast.
Are you kind of hanging out with the foo-foo people, or you seem to know a lot about foo-foo?
I found a guy who does these videos. Here is the diet, one day in the diet of every president of the United States.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and what they would have eaten.
Because they're presidents that made them foo-foo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like James Madison, what he would have eaten. It's really interesting.
Apples provide longer-lasting energy than coffee. Just 5 walnuts a day can support memory and brain function. I wish I liked walnuts.
They don't really have a taste, do they?
I don't like them. And celery is 95% water, making it a natural 0-calorie hydrator. So instead of your Tropic Thunder, lemonade thing, whatever, you get some celery. Maybe 7 Brew will start, having celery, and they just give it out.
You could probably get it in a drink somewhere. I bet it's in a smoothie.
Oh, I bet it is too.
Near you.
Well, we've got more to come here on the Wake Up Crew. It's Thursday. Stay right here with us. Be careful while out there driving.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly sunny today. Afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 90 degrees. Winds west southwesterly around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy skies, light winds, lows drop to 72. Then afternoon showers and storms likely on Friday. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 73.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Shop and save.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
We have paint, all kinds of colors.
We have brushes and rollers for your paint project, too.
Hey, don't forget the cabinets.
We have all kinds of cabinets for any project you may be working on.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
What type of services they would think they would want.
Staff members are caring who understand that each family is unique.
We ask them the questions.
Keith Stapleton, manager of the Murfreesboro Funeral Home, off of South Church Street.
We've got fun arcade games for you to play. This is Jack Hayes with Toots Restaurants, an award-winning 4-course kids menu. And once again, we've been voted #1 best family restaurant by Parent Magazine.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Don't forget about our Monday through Friday lunch specials. They're only $6.99. Slide by and you can even pick them up to go.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants. Come to Toots, great quality, big portions, same price.
I'm a single mom, and as you can imagine, it's a fight sometimes just to get out the door. But when I need new tires or something's wrong with my car, I need to head to someone I can trust. I go to Tire World.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Tire World, locally owned and operated.
The people are coming. They come in airplanes and moving vans. Every day, we welcome 500 new residents to Tennessee. We cannot let them price us out. It's a challenge our next governor has to solve. I'm John Rose. I'm the 8th generation on our family farm. My boys will be the 9th generation. We need a Tennessee where all our kids and grandkids can afford to make their own future. I'm running for governor to keep Tennessee affordable, to keep China from buying up our farmland, and keep our school curriculum under our control. I'll work to control property taxes for longtime residents and defend our culture. If you want to keep Tennessee, Tennessee, I need your support for governor. I'm John Rose, and I am applying to do the job.
For governor, John Rose. Keep Tennessee, Tennessee. Paid for by Rose for Tennessee. Jeff Aiken, Treasurer.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
The World Cup final is set. Argentina will be defending their title on Sunday against Spain in New Jersey. Argentina came back from behind once again to defeat England 2-1 in the semifinals. England will face France for third place on Saturday. In the NFL, the Saints and running back Alvin Kamara have agreed to a restructured contract to keep him in New Orleans. Cowboys wide receiver George Pickens will officially play the 2026 season on his franchise tag worth $27.3 million. And speaking to Yahoo Sports Daily, Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes says that his goal is to be ready for Week 1 and that he's doing everything he can to be ready and not to miss their first game of the season against the Broncos. In Major League Baseball, the Brewers have acquired left-handed pitcher Lance McCullers from the Astros. And in the NHL, the Jets and center Cole Perfetti have agreed to a new 5-year, $30 million contract.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
21 minutes after the hour, and of course, everybody by now has heard the news. Lindsey Graham passed away. That was a freaky kind of thing.
Yeah.
Aorta, something.
A lot of
tear.
news about that.
Yeah. Was in the Senate forever. was running for re-election, and now that's kind of up in the air too. So Mitch McConnell, all those kind of issues like that are hanging out there. So
yeah, and Sam Neill.
Yeah, Sam Neill died. Yeah,
Jurassic Park.
How old was he?
78.
Oh wow, I didn't realize he was that old.
I think he was. Yeah,
he didn't look it.
No, he
That's
didn't.
for sure. Jurassic Park was his big claim to fame, and he's been in a lot of good stuff in a supporting role, but that was his big starring role and what he'll be remembered for. He was up for James Bond at one time.
I didn't know that.
He would have made a good Bond.
Yeah, probably would have in his prime.
Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, there you go. And what do they say? It comes in threes, so you never know who's next. So
true. And then there's all the weird Mitch McConnell stuff.
Yeah, really.
Those health issues, so crazy.
Well, one thing we do know, the good neighbor of the day is Nathan Hale, today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor for directing neighborhood family assistance initiatives and community food distributions. Nathan is getting a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. And SRM Concrete is proud to present today's Good Neighbor. They're locally grown and nationally known, but their heart is right here with the neighbors who go the extra mile for Rutherford County.
If you want to send in a good neighbor of the day, we have made it pretty easy for you to do so. Just text the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 or head on over to WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor to get those to us. And once we have all of that information, well, we'll make them the good neighbor of the day here in the coming days. So go ahead and get them in.
Nathan Hale's a very popular name.
Yes.
It's in history.
That's true.
Yeah.
Different Nathan Hale, though, I think.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. He'd be pretty old now.
Nathan Hale does a lot in the Laverne area, I believe. A lot of his work. So, there you go. I was just trying to see if I could find a little Sam Neill information. But anyway, let me remind you about birthdays and anniversaries. You can send those in this morning. We've got a pretty good list going here for the 16th day of July, but you can add to it pretty easily by calling or texting 615-893-1450. We'll let you know who we have so far. At 8 o'clock, we announce everybody that's collected through the morning. And at that point, give away some banana pudding from Slick Pig. So go ahead, let us know who's celebrating today. John, it is National Corn Fritter Day.
Oh, I like corn fritters. They're good.
Yeah. It is National Fresh Spinach Day. I'm
not a spinach guy.
I don't really care for them. National Cherry Day.
Okay.
Underrated fruit.
Yeah, they're pretty
cherry.
good.
Yeah. So there you go.
The residents at Stones River Manor love the activities and the environment.
They have everything. They have exercise class. The activity center has the Bible study that I like very much. Everyone is so friendly. They really want to make you happy here.
Stones River Manor, serving the community since 1977.
And you have the little thing around your neck that you can press a button if you need help right away. I feel very safe here.
Stones River Manor in Murfreesboro, near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard.
It's auction time. It's auction time this Saturday, July 18th. Preview 8 a.m. with auctioneer Steve Sandlin, starting the live auction at 10 at 1554 Bear Branch Cove, Murfreesboro. In a highly sought-after neighborhood, this all-brick masterpiece features 4 bedrooms, 3 full and 2 half baths, 3 separate garage spaces, stamped and stained concrete, hardwood and tile floors, 14 and 20-foot ceilings, a pool with waterfall slide, and so much extra. See more at ReliantAuctioneers.com. Firm 5860, license 5942.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Caitlin Jones. A Clarksville Montgomery County High School teacher is now facing charges for showing inappropriate photos to a student. Matthew G. Vetter was accused in March of showing a female student multiple nude photos on his phone during class. He resigned from the school system on April 9th. Vetter is also the husband of Clarksville Montgomery County School Superintendent Dr. Jean Luna Vetter. Vetter faces 4 counts of exhibiting obscene material to a minor. A new recall affecting more than 29,000 BMW drivers. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says certain models pose a fire risk. Those include the 2018 to 2020 530e X-Drive and I-Performance, the 2017 to 2019 740LE X-Drive, and the 2016 to 2018 330e I-Performance. Owners will receive a notification by mail about the recall. BMW said it will replace the engine starter starter at authorized BMW dealers. Until repairs can be made, officials said owners should park their cars outside and away from structures. More news in 30 seconds.
Aging well means staying healthy, active, and independent. To age well, we need to take care of our bones. 10 million Americans have osteoporosis, a hereditary disease that makes bones weak and more likely to break. Thankfully, we can all take simple steps to improve our bone health at any age. Eat a healthy diet that is rich in calcium and vitamin D. Get regular weight-bearing exercise, which means on our feet. Get bone health tips at pathtogoodbonehealth.org.
The Mega Millions jackpot continues to climb. This time the prize sits at $672 million after no one matched Tuesday's drawing. The last time a player won the jackpot was a ticket purchased in Ohio on March 17th. The next drawing will be Friday at 10 p.m. Central Time. Caitlin Jones, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
27 after the hour, and it's time this morning to play Did You Know?
Did you know?
Well, that's close. I guess that'll work. Did you know?
Yeah.
I kind of threw that out at you, though.
You did.
Yeah. Did you know Sylvester Stallone wrote the script for Rocky in just 3 days?
Yes.
Oh. And refused to sell it unless he was cast as the lead.
I did not know that.
And he was once so poor he had to sell his dog for $50 to buy food. Sold his dog, man.
He sold his dog.
He got it back, though, didn't he?
He did get his dog back.
Yeah.
Quite a while later. I do remember seeing that. There was some kind of documentary about him. I think that the Rocky script had to have a severe rewrite, though. I think we got the premise from him.
Didn't know that. He seemed like pretty adamant that he was going to do it the way he wanted to do it. But
I mean, I think it was done the way he wanted to do it, but I think it took some rewriting.
Dolly Parton, did you know? Wrote over 3,000 songs and started a free book program that delivers millions of books to children worldwide. Did you know that?
I did.
Golly, you know
the
everything.
Imagination Library. We have it here, and any kid under 5 can get free books.
Okay, do you want me to go on? I mean, you know everything.
I didn't know about the number of songs she wrote.
Did you know that she plays many instruments, including the guitar and banjo? I didn't know she played the banjo.
I didn't know she played the banjo. I knew she could.
I don't know how she plays anything with those big nails of hers.
I don't either.
Gosh. I don't know. It's crazy.
I guess it makes it good for picking. I don't know.
Well, maybe so. Banjo, though. I guess she could use her nails for that. Ryan Gosling. You know you like Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Like his movies. What's the one he's in now?
There's one of the newer ones, I guess, is Project Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Barbie.
Yeah. Ryan taught himself to play piano and guitar. Performed all of his own musical parts in La La Land. And once lived in a van down by the river. No, once lived in a van traveling across the country. I could see him doing that kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's kind of he's out there.
That's an in thing to live in your car and travel around and live.
You know, there are a lot of people that are fixing up old buses.
Yeah.
And making homes out of them and living in there. And they just drive to the next
buses,
where they want to go.
Vans.
I don't know how they work, but
a lot of them are trying to make it work on living off of social media and doing a lot of posting about it. And, you know, here are my travels and a day in the life of a 22-year-old who, you know, lives out of his truck.
Maybe we ought to do social media about us. Nobody care.
Probably not.
Halle Berry worked as a waitress and model before acting. She became the first black woman to win the Academy Award for Best Actress in a Leading Role. That was for Monster. That was the movie Monster. Then she ruined her career by doing Catwoman right after. She had a chance to really build on that, but she hadn't done much since Catwoman. That was a bomb.
I guess that's true.
That was really bad. Steve Martin. You know Steve Martin.
Oh, yeah.
Not the contractor. We're talking about the comedian.
He plays banjo, for instance.
Yes, he does. Before fame, he worked at Disneyland selling guidebooks and performed magic tricks. So he was one of those guys standing out there in the little vending area, and he'd tell jokes and that kind of thing. And he's also a Grammy-winning banjo player and published author. In other words, he's got bukudos. He's got some moolah.
I think he's done just about as well with his music and books as he has acting over the years.
I have seen almost every one of his movies. I'd say I'm pretty close to seeing everything. I haven't watched Murder in the Building. I'm not lashed on to that yet, but I will.
haven't either.
Only Murders in the Building. That's what it's called. But he's made like maybe 2 or 3 serious movies. It just doesn't fly. But you know, he's done.
He can do comedy.
He's done Father of the Bride and Father of the Bride 2, and The Jerk.
You know, he tried to do that variety show with Martin Short.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
Variety shows just don't work anymore.
Not anymore.
And it's sad, too, because it really shows people at their other.
But, I mean, he is a great banjo player.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got his own band, doesn't he? I think he's got a group.
So, yeah.
Demi Moore, or Demi Moore.
Oh.
Dropped out of high school at 16 to support her family and worked as a bill collector and model before landing her breakthrough film role. I could see her being a model.
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill collector, not so much.
Well, I'd pay my bills if she came.
Well, here's the one that freaked me out more than anything. Snoop Dogg. Did you know he has a master's degree in cannabis culture and agriculture?
Well.
So he learned about what he was using.
I understand that he is a very smart businessman.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd be surprised at some of those guys like that can do that. He was also a janitor while he was trying to get his music career started. So can you see Snoop Dogg being a janitor?
Not really.
But, I mean, he's everywhere now. I mean, he's everywhere.
His popularity blew up. I mean, he was even one of the commentators for the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean,
a few years back.
He has branded himself really well.
Yeah, he's had a good team. That's why I said he's a really smart businessman.
Am I right? Did I see Harrison Ford in a commercial the other day?
I think so.
Yeah. And 20 years ago,
he would have never done that.
Nobody would have ever done it. He wouldn't have done it, no. But it's like he said, I'm in it for the money now. Whatever I can get.
He makes no bones about it that he's in it for the money.
No, I mean, that's his deal. I do it for the money. All right, that's a look at Did You Know? And, Brian, you did know a lot.
Well, I am kind of cultured, you know.
Oh, me. Okay. We've got more to come on the Wake Up Crew. Stay right here with us. It's News Radio WGNS.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly sunny today. Afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 90 degrees. Winds west-southwesterly around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy skies. Light winds. Lows drop to 72. Then afternoon showers and storms likely on Friday. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 73.
Good morning. A little bit more volume just in the last few minutes on 24 westbound here at Bell Road. All that traffic coming in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County, flowing into Davidson County. It's building right on schedule down 65 down through Millersville. I-40 looks like it's on the increase a little bit more in the last few minutes, leaving Wilson County down I-40 headed into Hermitage. Hey, don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck. Having transmission problems? Let them check it out today at Amco Transmissions in Lebanon. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on time traffic.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and AmeriCare Pest Control.
I've got pests, bees, buzzing, rodents running all through my house. Ants chewing wood, and look, there's a mouse. I've overrun with pests, but you're gonna be sure, safe and secure. It's the last rites for those pests. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated. Call us today. 893-7111.
Now, Good Neighbor Events. Here's Bart Walker.
The Red Cross is still critically low on blood. Give the gift of life. Phone 800-RED-CROSS and make an appointment to give blood at a time that fits your schedule. There's a photo exhibit At the Rutherford County Chamber of Commerce Visitors Bureau, it's open Monday through Fridays from 8 in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon, and features the works of local photographer Jane Powell. America 250 exhibit, Hallowed Ground, Reflections on Stones River National Battlefield. It's free to see the photo exhibit, and it's open to the public. That's at the Chamber of Commerce, regular hours Monday through Friday, and that's at 3050 Medical Center Parkway. Don't forget the Farmers Market over at the Lane Agri-Park. That's every Tuesday and Friday morning from 7 until noon. You actually buy from local area farmers, and you get to know them. The local farmers market's at 315 John R. Rice Boulevard, next to Paws and just down from Sam's. That's Tuesday and Friday mornings from 7 until noon. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
If someone asked, "What's your more?" would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
This is Austin Maxwell, and I'm asking for your vote for Murfreesboro City Council. As your councilman, I serve to serve you. Over the last 4 years, we've invested $140 million in roads, reduced crime 3 years straight, retained police and fire personnel, and taken action to hold the landfill owners accountable for our local environment. But our work isn't done. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, and Election Day is August 6th.
Paid for by Austin Maxwell from Murfreesboro City Council. Austin Maxwell, Treasurer.
Dr. Craig McCabe, the eye doctor you hear on the radio.
You just really wanted to get really good vision or see without glasses near or far.
I can drive without glasses. I can look at my computer without glasses. And being able to read a street sign when I'm driving down the road is awesome.
Dr. Craig McCabe.
I can't thank you enough. I am so blessed for you.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
Well, welcome back.
Hello.
We're just riding along here on a Thursday.
Vroom, vroom.
Thursday morning, episode 1948. And by the way, we're not going to tell you when school starts just yet, but it's coming. It's coming. Teachers are starting to go back into their schoolrooms, I'm sure, by now.
Shh. I don't want to talk about it.
I know my daughter did. She went back. So I said, well, I guess it's officially started. So, you know.
Summer's over.
They had an in-service. They have one today.
Oh,
they have a little in-service. Yeah, a little early. But it's those 12 hours that they have to get. So they just meet with their, people. That's to get those 12 hours in. All right, dad joke of the day. And we're going to try to wrap up the week on a good note.
Some guy said he was going to attack me with the neck of a guitar.
Really?
I said, is that a fret? Is that a fret?
Now, what do you think?
Is that a fret or a promise?
What do you think? Play on words. 3.
I thought you being a guitar guy, you would kind of like that one.
No, I actually took it personal. I really did. I didn't like it. 6:41 on the Wake Up Crew.
Fox Rocks.
I'm Monica DeLuca. Actor Finn Wolfhard, who plays Mike Wheeler on Stranger Things, is also a musician. He released his new album called From the Hip. It's his second album after 2025's Happy Birthday. From the Hip includes 12 tracks, and his song Follow has a new music video.
Madonna earns her 10th #1 album on the Billboard 200 chart as her new studio album, Confessions 2, debuts at the top of the list. With this, the Queen of Pop gets her first #1 album of the 2020s and becomes the first act to also top the chart in 3 other decades. The new album is the sequel to 2005's Confessions on a Dance Floor with collaborator DJ Stuart Price. That's Fox Rocks on Fox News.
Now, an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
A new CNBC study ranks Tennessee last in the nation for quality of life, giving the state an overall F grade. The report cites violent crime, limited worker protections, and policies affecting LGBTQ residents as major weaknesses. Bryce Dysas, president of Tennessee's AFL-CIO, said Tennessee may not deserve the very bottom ranking, but acknowledged the state faces serious challenges. The study also criticized Tennessee's policies on wages, paid leave, and workers' ability to organize. Chris Sanders, executive director of the Tennessee Equality Project, said many Tennesseans are welcoming and inclusive, but argued state government policies don't always reflect those values. The ranking has also drawn pushback, including from Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who pointed to Tennessee's continued population growth. Meanwhile, new campaign finance reports are raising questions about outside money in Tennessee's race for governor. Senator Marsha Blackburn received more than $100,000 from employees of artificial intelligence and data center companies, including Anthropic and Oracle. Middle Tennessee State University professor John Weil said major candidates often attract donors who believe that they can win, while also noting that large contributions can create concerns about political influence. Blackburn's campaign says that it has received more than 62,000 contributions and remains focused on holding big tech accountable. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
We're talking with Jeff Carlton at Franklin's Printing, who says they love working with local small businesses.
Well, we've had a long-time partnership with you guys, and it's fairly common for somebody to come up to me and say, hey, I heard your angelic voice on the radio. That always makes me feel good because I know that you're helping us and we're helping you. And it's great to live in a dynamic community where so many companies are helping each other.
Franklin's Printing, another small business helping small businesses. Online at printworkstn.com.
Charlie Pitts has got hairstyles. I got my daughter working with me, Kelly. She can do it all. She can do the frosts, perms, haircuts. Charlie Pitts. Haircuts worth the money, good hairstyles, colors. Charlie Pitts has got hairstyles cheaper than anybody else has got it. The quality is there. Love to have you. Call me at any time. Charlie Pitts, haircuts.
Phone 615-785-0966. Charlie Pitts.
Thank you.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, July 17th, 18th, and 19th, noon to 6 p.m., a one-time event. Historic Evergreen, the Ridley Estate, hosts their in-person estate sale. Antiques, china, crystal, mid-century modern to uranium glass, artwork, curios, and oddities, plus one cursed item. July 17th through 19th, noon to 6 p.m. at Evergreen, 4431 Lebanon Road, Murfreesboro.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
This is Austin Maxwell, and I'm asking for your vote for Murfreesboro City Council. It has been an honor to serve this community and work every day to make Murfreesboro an even better place to call home. But I believe Murfreesboro's best days are still ahead. I'll keep working for better roads, more parks and recreation, and good jobs that allow our families to thrive right here at home. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, and Election Day is August 6th.
Paid for by Austin Maxwell for Murfreesboro City Council. Austin Maxwell, Treasurer.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Caitlin Jones. No new data centers will be allowed to set up shop in rural parts of Hamilton County, at least for now. Leaders voted last night to temporarily halt new data centers development in rural parts of the county. The moratorium will last 1 year, giving time for the county commission to establish zoning regulations before other projects move forward. This comes ahead of nationwide protests planned for this weekend to pressure politicians to take action against AI data centers. The Mega Millions jackpot continues to climb. This time, the prize sits at $672 million after no one matched Tuesday's drawing. The last time a player won the jackpot was a ticket purchased in Ohio on March 17th. The next drawing will be Friday at 10 p.m. Central Time. A Mega Millions ticket buyer will have to overcome astronomical odds of 1 in 290.4 million to win the lottery. More news in 30 seconds.
Aging well means staying healthy, active, and independent. To age well, we need to take care of our bones. 10 million Americans have osteoporosis, a hereditary disease that makes bones weak and more likely to break. Thankfully, we can all take simple steps to improve our bone health at any age. Eat a healthy diet that is rich in calcium and vitamin D. Get regular weight-bearing exercise, which means on our feet. Get bone health tips at pathtogoodbonehealth.org.
As deer hunting season approaches, Tennesseans will soon have the opportunity to get the new deer bait privilege license. A new law allowing hunting over bait for white-tailed deer was passed in 2025, and licenses will be available starting July 22nd. The cost for Tennessee residents will be $50, and for non-residents, it will be $100. The license is only valid on private property and 365 days from purchase date. Caitlin Jones, Access Tennessee News.
Check the calendar, turn up the sound. It's time to celebrate another year around. It's birthday time on the Wake Up Crew.
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
It's 6:48, and we want to tell you that we are powered today by Middle Tennessee Electric. When it comes to critical updates, MTE wants to reach you right away. Make sure your info is accurate by logging into MTE.com today to verify your phone number and email. And now back to the birthdays for today. I want to make sure I get this right.
July 16th.
And I think that's a good thing I changed because it was on the wrong page.
We started in 1821, I believe, John.
Okay, are you into Did You Know again, that you already know what we're going to do? Okay, fine.
Well, I do know.
Just keep your trap shut over there.
I've got it all ready to go.
1821, Mary Baker Eddy, American founder of the religious movement, Christian Science.
I knew that.
Born in New Hampshire. According to you, you know everything. In 1887, Shoeless Joe Jackson, American baseball outfielder, the Black Sox scandal, World Series of 1917. That was in the Chicago World Series. 1907, Orville Redenbacher, American popcorn magnate, born in Brazil, Indiana.
I'm Orville Redenbacher from Valparaiso, Indiana. Can you tell which popcorn is my famous gourmet popping corn? Mine pops so much bigger, it's blowing the top right off of the popper. Mine eats better, too. Try my gourmet popping corn. You'll taste the difference, or my name isn't Orville Redenbacher.
In 1911, Ginger Rogers, American actress, dancer, and singer, born in Independence, Missouri.
Seldom has the screen seen a love story as romantic as that of Kitty Foyle. Directed by Sam Wood, who gave you Goodbye, Mr. Chips, and acted by a superb cast including Eduardo Cianelli, Ernest Cosset, and Gladys Cooper. Kitty Foyle brings you the modern motion picture at its exciting best.
Is this from Top Hat?
I think that was like from That's Entertainment kind of thing. It was just a little promo. In 1958, Michael Flatley, the Irish choreographer, Lord of the Dance.
According to Chandler, what phenomenon scares the bejesus out of him?
Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance.
His legs flail about as if independent from his body.
Well, that was a fad for a while, wasn't it?
Made popular by the show Friends.
Jimmy Johnson, born in 1943, American NFL coach of the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins, born in Port Arthur, Texas.
And recently, I guess this will be the first year without Jimmy Johnson on Fox NFL Sunday.
I thought it was last year. I thought he'd already left.
I said this will be the first year without him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Samuel Colt, 1814, American inventor and industrialist, invented the Colt six-shot revolver. And in 1860, Lizzie Borden, American woman acquitted of the murder of her parents, gave her mother 40 whacks. Born in Fall River, Massachusetts, she died in 1927. So
how many whacks did her mother give her for giving her 40?
I don't know. That's abuse.
It would have only taken one whack from me.
Okay. You have the local birthdays, Brian.
I can do that for you this morning. How about Shannon Cush celebrating today, along with JoJo Collier, John Garrett, Edna Wendrow, Gary Slayton, Mike Courtney celebrating a birthday today, Vic Rumor. How about Tara Neely celebrating today, along with Daniel Curry and Michelle Burke. Those are the names we have right now on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club, but we can add more names to the list, but only if you text and let us know. 615-893-1450 is the number. You got until about 7:30 to get them in. At 8 o'clock, we announce everybody collected. And for those who give us a phone number, for that lucky person, they'll get to go over to Slick Pig and get some banana pudding. So call, text, let us know.
It's time for Today in History.
In 1661, the first banknotes in Europe are issued by the Bank of Stockholm.
Here is a banknote.
1941, Joe DiMaggio goes 3 for 4, hitting in his 56th straight game. In 1945, the first test detonation of an atomic bomb took place in New Mexico as part of the U.S. Manhattan Project. Made a movie about it. 1957, U.S. Marine Major John Glenn sets transcontinental speed record of, 3 hours, 28 seconds? Is that right? Or 3 minutes and 28 seconds?
Probably 3 minutes, 28 seconds. I don't know. That's it.
1969, Apollo 11 is launched, carrying the first man to land on the moon.
I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
In 1972, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles' final live performance together.
Fly away, glad you're going my way. I love it when we're cruising together. The music is played for love.
And in 1999, John F. Kennedy, his wife Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, and John F. Kennedy Jr., and sister-in-law Lauren Bessette are killed in a plane crash off the coast of Martha's Vineyard. The Piper Saratoga aircraft was piloted by Kennedy. And finally, speaking of Sam Neill, 2001 Jurassic Park 3, starring Sam Neill and William Macy, premieres in the U.S. Stay tuned. We've got Access Tennessee news coming up. Today in history, celebrity birthdays, much more. No, that's all. That's not here. That's not now. We got the weather coming up next. That's what we've got. My bad. I read the wrong thing. 6:55 here on the Wake Up Crew. Stay with us.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly sunny today. Afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 90 degrees. Winds west-southwesterly around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy skies, light winds, lows drop to 72. Then afternoon showers and storms likely on Friday. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 73.
Looking for a lift kit for your truck or Jeep and need the right experts to install it? Look no further than Tire World in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Good morning, T-Dot's wrapping up a couple of accidents out here. It's slow, where you would expect 65 south at Trinity Lane. It has increased quite a bit through the Mount Juliet area, through that stretch of Wilson County westbound I-40 pushing into Hermitage. It's loading up a little bit more with volume just in the last 20-30 minutes on 24 through the Antioch area coming in from Murfreesboro. Hey, STR Towing and Recovery says, hey, call them 24/7 if you need their help. Any county in Middle Tennessee. I'm Commander Chuck, your on-time traffic.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Thanks to Sharing Change, MTE members are making a difference just by rounding up their monthly bills to support local nonprofits. See how it works at sharingchange.org.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore. Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore. Do you want lights?
You can't believe the lights we have at the Restore.
Oh, yes, sir. We have lighting, chandeliers, pendants, flush mounts, table lamps. Just come down and take a look. Shopping at the Restore. Shop? Yeah.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, noon to 6 p.m., a one-time event. Historic Evergreen, the Ridley Estate, hosts an in-person estate sale. Antiques, china, crystal, uranium glass. Fine art, curios, oddities, plus one cursed item. The Ridley Estate Sale, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, July 17th through 19th, noon to 6 p.m., 4431 Lebanon Road, Murfreesboro at Historic Evergreen.
This is House Call for Health. Weight loss meds may be transforming obesity treatment, but a study shows exercise may still be the game changer for heart health. Researchers enrolled 130 adults with severe obesity in an 8-week low-calorie diet, helping them lose an average of 30 pounds. They then followed the participants for 1 year, assigning them to one of 4 maintenance groups: exercise only, weight loss medication only, exercise plus medication, or placebo. The result? People in both groups involving exercise had healthier blood vessels and lower levels of inflammation. They saw a 6 to 7% reduction in artery wall thickness, a key marker of heart disease and stroke risk. The combination of exercise and medication also resulted in additional weight loss, but medication alone and placebo led to no heart benefits. Study participants completed the amount of physical activity recommended for adults, an average of 150 minutes per week. These findings were recently published in the journal Nature Metabolism. For more health news, go to foxnewshealth.com. House Call for Health, I'm Lisa Brady, Fox News.
Wake up crew with John Bright and Dalton on WGNS.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
And you know, it's time to go. Well, we'll be back about 7-11.
Yeah.
You got a lot of stuff to talk about today,
man.
too.
I've got so much.
Well, Nathan Hale's today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for directing neighborhood family assistance initiatives and community food distributions. Nathan Hale is getting a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. And don't forget, SRM Concrete is proud to present today's Good Neighbor. They're locally grown and nationally known, but their heart is right here with the neighbors who go the extra mile for Rutherford County.
Well, we do this each weekday morning, the Good Neighbor of the Day, and it takes folks like you. That's right. I'm talking to you in the car, driving down the road. If you'll let us know, and here's a simple way to remember. Text the word neighbor to 615-893-1450. That'll get you a reply from us. There's a link. It's going to take you 90 seconds. Let us know who the next good neighbor should be. And we're taking birthdays and anniversaries this morning. Same phone number, 615-893-1450.
We called the law office of John Day. They came to our rescue and took care of us, and we are very happy with them.
Trust the law offices of John Day.
The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, voted Tennessee's top station for excellence in broadcasting. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock. Now, Fox News.
Iran keeps targeting U.S. bases in neighboring countries. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. Incoming fire reported again in Kuwait. Iran also launched missiles and drones into Bahrain and Jordan, retaliating for 2 more waves of U.S. bombings, first during the day and then 6 hours at night. President Trump warns it could get worse next week, taking out their bridges and power plants if Iran doesn't return to nuclear negotiations.
They do want to settle. We'll find out whether or not we settle with them or we just finish it off.
The president's also thanking Iran on Truth Social for what he calls a goodwill gesture.
For the first time since this Iran war started, the Iranians have released an American citizen who had been interrogated and hit with an exit ban. Her name is Dina Karari, and her lawyer is telling us this would not have happened but for the extraordinary and relentless efforts of President Donald Trump. Dina is now safe and traveling back to the United States. According to the Foley Foundation, now this is the first American release since September of 2023. 3 Americans taken captive there since 2025, about 5 Americans still wrongly detained.
Fox's Peter Ducey at the White House. The rain keeps pouring down in South Texas, causing flooding, leading to water rescues. It got worse overnight in Uvalde, where Fox Weather's Robert Ray is out near a road underwater.
This emergency vehicle, I'm going to get splashed bad. Just going by. Wow, he is moving at a good clip right there. And they are trying to get to people. But all of this water moving across this bridge and overtaking. This town is essentially shut down until this water recedes. Tornado warnings in the middle of the night. And last night between 1 and 3 a.m., at least 6 inches of rain falling amid thunder and lightning. Terrible scenarios here in Hill Country.
Smoke from wildfires in Canada and Minnesota keeps spreading.
It's hazy and gray here in Cleveland. The smell of the smoke is very strong. You can't miss it. And the Midwest and the Northeast are expected to see the thickest smoke today.
Fox Weather's Katie Byrne. Their air quality alerts Minnesota to Maryland. America's listening to Fox News.
Point. Hey, you okay? You don't normally miss those shots.
I just haven't been as regular lately, and it's making me feel sluggish.
You should try Metamucil. It's been a game changer for me. Metamucil's plant-based psyllium fiber helps trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Ace, you're moving better than you were last week.
Definitely.
Metamucil keeps you moving. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Learn more at Metamucil.com.
You're great at protecting your data, but lots of places could still expose you to identity theft.
I thought it was safe.
If that happens, LifeLock gives you a U.S.-based restoration agent who will stick by your side from start to finish. Phone calls, filing documentation, preparing insurance claims, your agent handles it all. In fact, we're so confident restoration is guaranteed or your money back. Isn't it nice to have someone like that on your side? Save up to 30% with promo code NEWS at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
President Trump will be on TV in prime time tonight with an address at 9 p.m. Eastern that's election-related, as he continues to claim there was fraud in the 2020 election he lost to Joe Biden.
President Trump said this week his remarks will center on election integrity, as well as other matters. Following a January election office raid in Georgia and months before the midterm elections, President Trump said what he'll say is important.
It doesn't get bigger, because without free and fair elections, you don't have a country. We'll be discussing other things too, but it's going to be a very big announcement.
The president held back on specifics of the announcement he referred to. The Save America Act that calls for proof of citizenship and photo ID to vote has been a priority of the president's second term. Gernal Scott, Fox News.
Well, Democratic Senate Leader Chuck Schumer will be watching closely tonight.
We don't put it past them to try whatever they can, but we are prepared.
And Schumer says the Save America Act the president's pushing will not pass the Senate. The search for survivors in the San Francisco Bay has been called off after they tried to find 3 people missing when a pontoon boat capsized and sank Tuesday. 1 person was killed.
Despite that extensive effort, we have been unsuccessful in locating any survivors within the search area.
That's Coast Guard Captain Jared Tosco. We'll get an update of the economy in about a half hour. Retail sales ahead of that. Stock futures are mixed on Wall Street, up for the Dow, down for the NASDAQ. At soccer's World Cup, the defending champions are a win away from repeating.
Trying to find space for that left foot into the middle. Enzo Fernandez! Argentina! They always find a way, and they've tied the game!
And then Argentina scored again on Fox with a late rally in the closing minutes to beat England 2-1 to advance to play Spain in the World Cup final on Sunday. Golf's final major of the year underway in England. The Open Championship, 4 golfers tied for the lead at 4 under par. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
The U.S. House voted 308 to 117 on Tuesday to approve the Sunshine Protection Act, moving the country closer to permanent daylight saving time. The bipartisan bill would end the twice-yearly clock change that affects families and businesses across Rutherford County. The measure now heads to the Senate. If approved, there it would go to President Donald Trump, who has criticized seasonal clock changes and supports keeping clocks fixed year-round. Tennessee is among 19 states with trigger laws allowing permanent daylight saving time once Congress grants federal approval. Supporters, including House Energy and Commerce Chairman Brett Guthrie, say the change could improve sleep schedules, road safety, energy conservation, tourism, retail activity, and outdoor recreation. Medical groups remain divided, with some arguing permanent standard time better matches natural circadian rhythm and provides more morning sunlight. Meanwhile, the Rutherford County Commission faces another major decision Thursday over the future of local jail facilities. Commissioners will consider renovating and expanding the existing New Salem Highway Jail or building a new 1,200-bed facility near the Correctional Work Center on South Church Street. The new facility is estimated to cost about $364 million, excluding land. Commissioner Robert P. says alternative programs for nonviolent first-time offenders are already saving taxpayers millions. However, county leaders say Tennessee's reimbursement rate for state inmates leaves Rutherford County taxpayers covering roughly $6 million annually. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Visit Toots.com to order online, for delivery, pickup, or check out our new merch. Toots.com.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes at Toots Restaurants, and I'm very proud of our new website, Toots.com. Click on the merchandise section just to see the items that we happen to have. They're authentic Murfreesboro and Rutherford County.
Hi, this is Jack Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Good food and fun since 1985.
I didn't have a lot to be hopeful for when I was a kid. My parents divorced when I was young, and my mother died of cancer when I was 9. I went into foster care for a year after that, then reunited with my bio dad for a short time before he passed away. Disillusionment followed me like a shadow. The adults in my life either broke their promises or abandoned me. Some did both. I was scared and confused and over thought to myself, the adults around me don't have a clue about life. What chance do I have as a kid? Fortunately, while I was living in foster care, a ray of light broke through the darkness. A social worker came for her first visit. I'd lost my mom, my father, my siblings, and my foster family wasn't very stable. I wasn't in a good situation, but the social worker had a kind face and a smile. That simple gesture communicated something I didn't get a lot of, understanding. She knew what I was going through and assured me that everything would be okay. Hope is fragile. It doesn't take much to dash it or to fan it into a flame, which is why I hope you can feel my smile for you right now. Wherever you are and whatever you're going through, you can find peace in the midst of your storm. If you need help, contact us here at Focus on the Family. We have counselors who can provide practical advice. 1-800-A-FAMILY. I'm Jim Daly.
The following is a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
When I was feeling the stress of too much credit card debt, I looked at 2 different options, debt settlement and debt management. They may sound the same, but guess what? They're not. Debt settlement seemed like a quick fix, but I found out it would destroy my credit, create tax headaches, and hit me with huge fees. They actually told me to stop paying my bills. No way, not me. Then I turned to a debt management plan developed by the team at Trinity. They worked with my creditors, lowered my payments, reduced my interest, saved me thousands, and paid off my debt. And Trinity is a Christian company, which is important to me.
If credit card debt has you down, call Trinity at 1-800-936-5348.
My name is Heather. Please forget debt settlement. And remember, Trinity Debt Management.
1-800-936-5348.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly sunny today. Afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 90 degrees. Winds west-southwesterly around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy skies. Light winds. Lows drop to 72. Then afternoon showers and storms likely on Friday. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 73.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Since 1936, MTE has provided the reliable service and peace of mind we count on. Manage your account anytime at MTE.com or through the My MTE app.
Good morning, T-Dots. Wrapping up a couple of accidents out here. It's slow, you would expect. 65 south at Trinity Lane. It has increased quite a bit through the Mount Juliet area, through that stretch of Wilson County westbound I-40 pushing into Hermitage. It's loading up a little bit more with volume just in the last 20-30 minutes on 24 through the Antioch area coming in from Murfreesboro. Hey, STR Towing and Recovery says, hey, call them 24/7 if you need their help. Any county in Middle Tennessee. I'm Commander Chuck, your on-time traffic.
Folks, I hope you're listening every Sunday night at 8 o'clock to the Edwin Lee Raymer Show. We'll talk about some local politics, national politics, all types of topics, all types of guests. That's 8 o'clock Sunday night, Edwin Lee Raymer Show. Talk to you then.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
It's the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Petticoat Junction.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back into the Wake Up Crew Thursday edition. It's July 16th, episode 1948. It's Brian and John here with you at 12 minutes after 6. Good morning, Mr. Dinkins.
Good morning.
How are
I watched
you?
Petticoat Junction just the other day, 4 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Couldn't sleep. There was Billy Joe, Betty Joe, and Bobby Joe. They put me back to sleep. It was an hour of Petticoat Junction.
Not a fan?
Yeah, I loved it when I was a kid.
Oh.
I hate that they canceled it. I didn't like the Beverly Hillbillies. I was not a Beverly Hillbillies guy. But I did like Petticoat Junction.
I see.
And they were in Green Acres. I couldn't stand Green Acres either. It wasn't real. I mean,
no.
I mean, it just, none of that was, it's just corny humor. Petticoat Junction had a little bit more class. So, yeah.
Classy.
So, I mean, Kate was really good in it. They kept it believable, I thought.
The, speaking of old shows, Little House on the Prairie, the new one, is on Netflix.
Yeah, I heard it's not good.
I haven't. It's in my list.
The opening and everything's just like the original.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I do know that. The first 7 or 10 minutes are just like the old one.
Okay. I think there are even some cameos.
I'm not sure of that. I haven't watched it.
I haven't either.
That's what are we watching, dude? You got to quit talking about that.
Well,
I mean, you've already stepped into what are we watching tomorrow. Well, you're not watching it though, are you?
Not yet.
Yeah.
No.
So.
It started with Petticoat Junction, just saying.
Well, I mean, it's not even on the air anymore, other than reruns. I can talk about that.
Well, I don't watch old shows, you know.
No, you don't. You don't even know what happened after 1984. Before 1984, you don't even know anything existed.
Yeah, probably from Alf on.
Yeah, I mean.
That wonderful show that was a top 25 we found out this week. And
this one makes you wonder about lists.
Yeah.
You know, the legitimacy of those lists.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that.
Oh, no.
There is a ranking. See if you agree with this. This is CNBC has named America's 10 worst states to live in.
Oh.
What state is number 1 on that list among the 50?
The worst state.
The worst state to live in for quality of life.
Let me think. Here. Mississippi.
Good guess, but incorrect.
Oh.
Tennessee.
Really? Well, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, that's why I don't know if I believe it. But
why do they say that it is?
The Business Channel said this year's study had an increased emphasis on quality of life, saying that this year's methodology has this category making up 11.6% of the state's overall score. It's up from 10% last year. To get the state's quality of life score, it used data factors such as crime rates, air quality, health care, in addition to child care, availability, inclusiveness, state laws, reproductive rights. After collecting the data for all 50 states, They named America's 10 worst states to live in, and Tennessee was 64 out of 100 on a scale, which gave it an F, which gave it the first place rating.
Well, it has changed a lot.
I guess so.
And there are a lot of shootings.
Nah, I guess so.
You can almost hear one about every night.
Number 2 is Texas. Those are the top 2 states in America where people are moving to. Texas and Tennessee.
Yeah, so they obviously
which makes that interesting.
Don't feel the same, do they?
Apparently not. That's why this study.
What's the best place to live?
I don't know that it actually gave me that. No. Tennessee was ranked 9th last year and is now number 1. So the top.
What now?
It was 9th last year on this top 10 list.
The top 10 worst.
And now it's number 1.
Wow, they jumped up quickly.
So
something for Tennessee to be proud.
Tennessee, Texas, Indiana, Louisiana 4, Georgia 5, Utah 6, Missouri 7. 8th on this list was Alabama, 9th Oklahoma, 10th Arkansas. So Mississippi's not even in the top 10, which is interesting.
You know, you talk about Missouri. That is a very humid place.
The Show Me State.
That's a very humid place. One of the most humid games I ever watched was in St. Louis, watching a ball game. Just drenching. You know, I don't know why it is. I don't know what makes it that way, but of course they have a lot of tornadoes and stuff too. Probably as much as we do.
Yeah. And Tennessee, I think, had a record for a while. I'm not sure if it's still intact before the last couple of years, but it had more tornadoes than any other state.
You know, we used to think about tornadoes in March all the time. You know, March and April.
Yeah, it's really
it's November now.
The winter, November, December time frame.
Yeah, because we get so warm, then the cold fronts come in. But November is a rough month.
That is our secondary severe weather season.
Okay.
We do have more in the spring, for the most part, than we do in that secondary season, but we do see a definite uptick. October can even be stormy.
Yeah.
But
usually October's a pretty good month, but you do have some bad weather in it.
Especially if there are tropical systems that are coming through and the remnants and all that kind of thing.
Speaking of uptick.
The El Nino is going to has changed our weather this year.
Oh, really?
That's why it's been so wet lately.
And warm.
And
not really warm.
Not really, other than that 1 week. So it's probably going to be a very dry winter. Don't expect lots of snow days this winter.
I'm out of that. I don't care.
Yeah. I'd rather not see any more snow. Last
know
couple of years have been rough.
It's the coach's show.
Oh, well, yeah. All right, here's sports.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Dan Beyer.
First round play at the Open Championship. Scotty Scheffler finds himself in contention early as he's currently 3 under par through 9 holes. Sung Jae Im has a share of the lead at 4 under par. Thomas Dietrich shot 67 today. He's in the clubhouse at 3 under. Henrik Stenson in the clubhouse at -2. The 2016 champion shoots a round of 68 in his first round at Royal Birkdale. Other notables on the course right now include Bryson DeChambeau, 2 under par through the first 9 holes on his round. Rory McIlroy ends up teeing off with Xander Schauffele in one of the final groupings of the day. Baseball's All-Star break is over for 2 teams as the Mets and Phillies play in Philadelphia tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. The Miami Heat today will introduce Giannis Antetokounmpo at a 3 o'clock Eastern Time press conference, and Alvin Kamara reworked his deal to remain with the New Orleans Saints.
It's auction time. It's auction time this Saturday, July 18th. Preview 8 a.m. with auctioneer Steve Sandlin, starting the live auction at 10 at 1554 Bear Branch Cove, Murfreesboro. In a highly sought-after neighborhood, this all-brick masterpiece features 4 bedrooms, 3 full and 2 half baths, 3 separate garage spaces, stamped and stained concrete, hardwood and tile floors, 14 and 20-foot ceilings, a pool with waterfall slide, and so much extra. See more at ReliantAuctioneers.com. Firm 5860, license 5942.
Murfreesboro City Friends, this is Jacob Morphus, and I am seeking your vote for City Council this election season. My career is in leadership for complex agencies that serve others, where results are crucial and every dollar and resource counts. This kind of servant leadership will be what our growing city needs to take on the challenges of our future. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st and Election Day August 6th. I'll be grateful for your vote.
Paid for by Jacob Morphus for Murfreesboro City Council. Jacob Morphus, Treasurer.
This is a paid legal ad.
I'm attorney John Day. Many lawyers are quick to say that they'll take the insurance company to court for you. But how do you know if the lawyer is an experienced trial attorney? Ask them if they're certified. And in order to be certified, you have to have tried a lot of cases, taken a 2-day test, and get recommendations from judges and other lawyers. My wife Joy and I are both certified as civil trial specialists, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
If you can dream it, Farrah Construction can turn it into reality. Shop local, Farrah Construction Company. I'm Ron Hall. Investing in property can be nerve-wracking. It does not have to be. Farrah Construction offers high-quality craftsmanship, quick response, and attention to detail. Our goal is to keep your expenses low while focusing on our attention on high-quality services. I'm Ron Hall. Shop local. Let our family business help you. Farrah Construction Company.
The Wake Up Crew with John, Brian, and Dalton on WGNS.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
Back at 7:22, it's the Wake Up Crew, and on Thursdays, we get to talk with folks from the villages of Murfreesboro. Today, it's Memory Care Clinical Director Sandy Freeman, who is with us. A lot to talk about. I always really look forward to talking to you, Sandy, about things. And we're going to talk about kind of the realities of living in dementia, and especially for those caregivers, some things that maybe you should not say, very interesting. So let's hit on a few of those, like maybe a close family member passes away. You were telling me they relive that moment every time you tell them.
Absolutely. I mean, it's so important not to reality orient someone with dementia. And reality orienting is, what our reality is, what the truth is. And we call them fiblets, where we kind of say, okay, if your spouse died, if someone has dementia and their spouse died, let's not tell them over and over again when they're like, hey, where's John at? Let's say he's out mowing, he's out doing this, and it's just a little fiblet. But if you reality orient them and say over and over again, Mom, Dad's dead, those emotions, those feelings of just finding out happen over and over again. And we've all experienced loss, in that very beginning first moment of loss. Can you imagine feeling that over and over and over again, because you're being reality oriented to this is the truth? Yeah. So they find out, my husband is dead, and then they have those emotions and that deep sorrow. They forget that, but then the next time you say, don't you remember Dad passed away? It's like they're hearing that news for the first time again and over and over and over again. And those feelings are awful. I mean, they're just absolutely awful. And when you reality orient somebody, you're causing them frustration and agitation. Can you imagine you saying something and somebody constantly reminding you and correcting you? They may feel like a child. They're like, wait a minute, I know it to be this or that. And then you're saying, no, it's this. No, it's that. And then you have the people that have dementia, but, they're not quite far into it. And then they start feeling shame. Oh my gosh, I couldn't remember my cousin's name. She had to tell me. I can't remember that. And then they feel embarrassment, shame, which can lead to depression. And that's overlooking their emotional needs. Sometimes people are so big on let's tell the truth. But sometimes the truth is not the best thing for someone who has dementia, because it causes all those emotions and all those feelings. And doing the reality orientation, it ignores the nature of dementia. Dementia is a progressive disease. It's not going to get any better. Your brain literally disintegrates.
And so it affects your ability to process something. On average, someone with dementia, when you tell them something, it takes 3 to 5 seconds. Think of that. 3 to 5 seconds for them to comprehend one word. One word. And so as you're getting on to them and you're saying, hey, no, it's this. This is the truth. This is the reality. Then they're trying to process it. And while that's processing, they're getting frustrated. They're getting agitated. They're ashamed. They're embarrassed. They don't understand why you're telling them something that's not true.
And then you do it again. You correct them. Don't you remember a couple of days ago, I told you this? And it's like, well, no, this is the first time hearing it because they have forgotten that. They really didn't comprehend the full thing. And then they just get agitated all over again.
Absolutely. And the biggest thing that I could tell someone when they want to reality orient someone with dementia is meet them where they're at. They are incapable of meeting you where you're at. They're incapable of being able to understand what the reality of things are, where we are today, who the president is, who died, who is alive, names of people. You have to meet them where they're at. That is the most important thing that I could tell someone when dealing with dementia is meet them where they're at.
Well, part of the memory care area there at the Villages of Murfreesboro, Sandy heads that up and does a great job there. If you've got questions about memory care, what to do in those situations, I'm sure that Sandy would love to give you some pointers, information. Just reach out. They have care groups and things like that. So find out about what's going on at the Villages of Murfreesboro, thevillagesmurfreesboro.com and facebook.com/thevillagesmurfreesboro, where you can find a lot of information, or just reach out 615-848-3030. The Villages of Murfreesboro is located at 2550 Willow Oak Trail. That's out in the Medical Center Parkway Avenue area.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
With an auction, you'll receive a contract with no contingencies. That means the sale of your property won't depend on an inspection, financing, or appraisals.
Is your saving for retirement strategy involving the phrase, I'll get around to it someday? If so, we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and when it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side. And there's no better time than now to get started towards your retirement goals. Give us a call, Lee Colvin, at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
This is Austin Maxwell, and I'm asking for your vote for Murfreesboro City Council. As your councilman, I serve to serve you. Over the last 4 years, we've invested $140 million in roads, reduced crime 3 years straight, retained police and fire personnel, and taken action to hold the landfill owners accountable for our local environment. But our work isn't done. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, and Election Day is August 6th.
Paid for by Austin Maxwell from Murfreesboro City Council. Austin Maxwell, Treasurer.
We're talking with Lynn Drury at the Villages of Murfreesboro.
Well, we were to that age where we realized we needed to make a move, and we investigated and we settled on the Villages of Murfreesboro. And even at the time, we would look at each other and say, are we doing the right thing? And I can't tell you how many times we've looked at each other and we said, we made the right decision. We like everything about it, the Villages of Murfreesboro.
The Villages of Murfreesboro.
Listen each weekday morning at 9 o'clock for the Roundtable here on News Radio WGNS. Interesting hosts and guests with the news, views, politics, sports, and people that are shaping Rutherford County. Here on News Radio WGNS.
It's John. Brian and Dalton. The Wake Up Crew. WGNS.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
Well, it is 7:30 here on this Thursday morning. It's July 16th, and we have a lot of birthdays to talk about so far.
Well, Shannon Koosh has a birthday, JoJo Collier, John Garrett, Edna Windrow, Gary Sladen, Mike Courtney, Vic Ramore, Tamara Neely, Daniel Curry, and Michelle Burke.
Those are the names we had coming into the morning here today, and we've added a few.
But we need more, and unfortunately, we've come up on a deadline here. So if you want to add names to our list for birthdays, we'll announce them coming up at the top of the hour, and somebody could walk away with some banana pudding. So call, text, let us know.
I was seriously injured in a car accident, and I would highly recommend the law offices of John Day.
The law offices of John Day. Call for your free consultation.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly sunny today. Afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 90 degrees. Winds west-southwesterly around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy skies. Light winds. Lows drop to 72. Then afternoon showers and storms likely on Friday. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 73.
Well, good morning. Still a bit slow here on 65 southbound. Pretty much on schedule here at Trinity Lane for this time of the morning. It's still building. Trying to get past the airport over here in the last 15-20 minutes. I-40 westbound as you come past Donaldson Pike. Watch for a little bit of sneaky radar. 24 out through parts of Rutherford County this morning. 24 around 840. Don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck. Having transmission problems, come to Amco Transmissions today. Let them check out your vehicle there on Nolensville Pike. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Rutherford County Schools is rolling out 2 major digital upgrades designed to simplify how families manage student information and receive official updates. The district's new Synergy platform will replace its previous registration software and serve as the central database for grades, schedules, academic records, and enrollment information. Returning families should receive activation instructions by email on July 22nd or 23rd. New student registration also opens July 22nd at rcschools.net/enroll. School staff will be available to help parents in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and across the county with setup questions. A separate unified communication system launches in August. Messages from teachers, principals, coaches, and band directors will be delivered through text, phone, calls, emails, or a new district app. Services such as Remind, GroupMe, Band, and Class Dojo will be phased out. Classes begin Friday, August the 7th, with a 2-hour orientation followed by the first full day on Monday, August 10th. Meanwhile, Murfreesboro police are examining whether drones could strengthen emergency response. Police Chief Michael Bowen says demonstrations have been well received, while Captain Clayton Williams is reviewing trail programs in Nashville and Mount Juliet. Those drones can reach incidents before officers, providing live aerial video during crashes, searches, disasters, and active threats. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
It's auction time. It's auction time this Saturday, July 18th. Preview 8 a.m. with auctioneer Steve Sandlin, starting the live auction at 10 at 1554 Bear Branch Cove, Murfreesboro. In a highly sought-after neighborhood, this all-brick masterpiece features 4 bedrooms, 3 full and 2 half baths, 3 separate garage spaces, stamped and stained concrete, hardwood and tile floors, 14 and 20-foot ceilings, a pool with waterfall slide, and so much extra. See more at ReliantAuctioneers.com. Firm 5860, license 5942.
Hey Murfreesboro, I'm Jacob Morphus, and I'm running for City Council this Election Day, August 6th. I love our city, and I know that you do too. That's why I am humbly asking for your vote. It's not just about the next 4 years for me, but I will labor over decisions that impact our city with a long-term future in mind. I'm a longtime resident and MTSU alum, and I am proud to call Murfreesboro home. Let's work together to ensure our home improves year after year. God bless.
Paid for by Jacob Morphus for Murfreesboro City Council. Jacob Morphus, Treasurer.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Back at 7:35 here on the Wake Up Crew for a Throwback Thursday.
Do you remember these?
We are going to look back at significant happenings in Rutherford County in the year 1956.
Oh, good year. Some amazing people were born that year.
I think you were one of them.
Oh, yeah.
But not in Rutherford County.
No, I was in Davidson County.
Yeah.
I'm a Nashvilleian, actually.
Oh, okay. You know, one of the things that happened involved the industry that you were in for 40-plus years.
Really? What happened?
One of the most dramatic local labor disputes in Tennessee history. The Rutherford Education Association, representing teachers in the county's segregated schools, called a strike on October the 10th of 1956, demanding supplemental pay parity for city schools. The strike shut down the county schools, putting 5,500 students on vacation until the Chancery Court came up on October 17th and approved an additional $84,000 in funding.
Big move.
Pretty interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Also in 1956, Chromalox factory opens.
Wow.
In Murfreesboro.
It was here a pretty long time.
Yep.
30 years at least, wasn't it? 30 or 40?
I believe so. At its peak, had 850 workers.
Yeah. Everybody worked at Chromalox
Yep.
for a while, and GE.
Right. One of the two.
Places, yeah.
The plant manufactured tubular metal and specialty woven electrical heating elements. In 1956, the multi-year construction of Broad Street, US 41, also known as the Dixie Highway, a lot of people don't know, saw aggressive progress. They cleared out the Bottoms, a historically African-American flood-prone neighborhood near Lytle Creek. We're, of course, seeing the fruits of the revitalization of that Lytle Creek now in the downtown
area. So we're opening up
area.
the waters again.
Correct. But that was part of the reshaping, and it started in 1956. The Blue Raider football team wins the OVC championship under Charles Bubber Murphy.
That name, synonymous with MTSU.
Correct. They compiled an undefeated 5-0 conference record to win the OVC title. Earned an invitation to the Refrigerator Bowl in Evansville, Indiana.
Oh, I didn't know they had a refrigerator bowl, really.
They did, yeah.
So we make fun of some of the names now, but that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Refrigerator bowl.
They played it on December 1st, 1956. December 20th, 1956, Rutherford County Judge Shelton Edwards, the great-nephew of Confederate youth hero Sam Davis, suffered a fatal heart attack and died. So that happened in 1956. The arrival of the helicopter squadrons at Seward Air Base in Smyrna, of course, became a critical hub for the tactical airlift operations. But on July 9th of 56, the 23rd and 24th helicopter squadrons officially activated at the base.
Is Stewart Air Force Base still a base? I mean, is it still, what is its purpose now?
Well,
I know I still see planes coming through there.
There's a big resurgence that's happening with the National Guard moving from Nashville over there.
Oh, okay.
So there's a bit coming back.
But didn't Smyrna form because of the base? Because people had to have a place to live.
Pretty much
over there.
Yeah, and when they moved out, there was like, what are we going to have? What's going to happen here? And then Smyrna then Nissan decided to build in Smyrna, and now the rest is kind of history.
You know,
there.
they have a. You can still see some of the old housing over there by John Coleman School.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Pretty neat to see. The modern traffic enforcement arrived in Murfreesboro in 1956 when the city acquired its first electric traffic timer. Officer Cecil Lamb became the first officer to clock speeders on the Woodbury Highway with the device.
Wow, 1956.
Yep.
I never would have thought that.
Yep. Resulted in 1,000 speeding tickets with fines about $10 on its initial run. So made the department a little money back.
Sure did.
And that's a look at Throwback Thursday, back to 1956 in Rutherford County.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore. Habitat Restore has furniture.
At a great bargain price.
Couches, beds, tables.
We have it all.
At the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore, yeah. If it's here today, you better get it.
Because it may be gone tomorrow.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Hi, I'm Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor. And while you've heard the saying, slow and steady wins the race, that same concept can be applied to long-term investing. Investing a little bit at a time on a regular basis can really add up. We call this systematic investing, and though it doesn't guarantee a profit or prevent a loss, it's a way to take advantage of market volatility instead of enduring it. Give me a call, Lee Colvin, at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Tennessee's 4th District deserves a fighter, not a career politician. I'm Rocky Jones. As a retired Air Force veteran, federal emergency manager, volunteer firefighter, and local farm owner, I've spent my life answering the call. From defending our nation to managing major crises, I have the proven experience the incumbent lacks. Early voting starts July 17th. Vote Rocky Jones for Congress in the Republican primary on August 6th. Paid for by Rocky Jones for Congress, Rocky Jones Treasurer.
School's out Murfreesboro, but learning doesn't stop at Learning Zone. All summer, kids grow with hands-on fun that keeps young minds sharp. Here's the big news. Our summer special gives new families our best summer promotional rates. Enroll in the next 30 days to take advantage. Miss the window, and it's gone. Trusted care, amazing teachers, unbeatable rates. Call Learning Zone at 615-695-1667. That's 615-695-1667.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Well, 7:42, it's time to wrap up the show here this morning. Had a pretty good deal today.
Put a bow on it, baby.
Yeah. Enjoyed Throwback Thursday. Looking back at 1956. That was the year you were born.
Well, I'm surprised it wasn't on there.
Well,
John Dinkins was born in 1956.
This was the search terms
it's Rutherford
were
County. I wasn't born.
County.
Yeah, I wasn't born here.
Yeah.
Went to Hartsville for a little while. Stayed there about 4 years. Moved to Murfreesboro when I was 8.
You know, there probably should be a small society of those of us who were actually born and are still here, because there aren't that many.
No.
Anymore.
No. You're a dying breed.
I know.
You almost kicked the bucket this summer.
Oh, wow. On that note, how about saying good morning to Nathan Hale, the SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day, for directing neighborhood family assistance initiatives and community food distributions. Nathan is going to get a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. Now, at 7 Brew, you can beat the summer heat with ultimate refreshment from 7 Brew. Maybe cool down with the Tropic Thunder Lemonade Freeze Chiller, or the Fruity Pink Paradise Lemonade, or maybe try the Peaches and Cream energy drink.
Can you imagine what training is for these guys that work at 7 Brew? You have to know 400 drink combinations.
Well, it's 20,000.
I mean, how do they do that?
I don't know.
Is it a list, or like mix this with this, or, I mean,
beats me.
That's got to be, mind blowing.
But we're talking about coffee to fizz to, iced or hot. It's crazy.
Is there a book? I mean, do they look through a book, or?
Well, they get it out quick enough. They're
I
not looking
know.
through books. I don't know how they do it. They're very trained, well-trained at 7 Brew.
They got a little thing in their head or something. They put a little
chip or
chip
something.
in there.
I don't think they've gone that far. But you can find 7 Brew in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. And congrats to Nathan Hale, today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day. SRM is proud to present the Good Neighbor. They're locally grown, nationally known at SRM, and they have a heart for the neighbors right here in Rutherford County. Now, it's up to you to send in a good neighbor, so text the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 or head to WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor to get those in, and we'll take it from there.
And the Wake Up Crew has been powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. And when it comes to critical updates, they want to make sure that they can reach you right away at MTE. So make sure that your information is accurate. Your email, your phone number, very important. And you can just log on to MTE.com to make sure they have your proper info.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay.
You know, some guy said he was going to attack me with the neck of his guitar, John.
Really?
Yeah. I said, is that a fret?
Replay.
Or a promise?
You know, I think that you emphasize fret maybe a little too much.
Oh. Is that a fret or a promise?
So, is that a fret or a promise?
Okay.
This is a 3.
What have we learned today?
We talked that 1956 was an interesting year.
Yeah. I didn't get to one thing. The expansion of Emory School, the historic Emory School, segregated Rosenwald assisted school for black students on Emory Road in Smyrna, underwent a final physical expansion in 1956.
We also talked about Did You Know? We did a little segment of Did You Know? And you kind of knew a lot.
Dolly Parton's Imagination Theater. Snoop Dogg
has a master's degree.
Yeah, Imagination Library.
You can only find that here on the Wake Up Crew. Nobody else has that.
Yeah, and after last weekend, it was like Snoop was here. Some of the things we found in the studio.
Yeah. Just never know, pal.
No, you don't. Oh, goodness. Well, that's going to wrap up our Thursday edition of the Wake Up Crew. Hope you enjoyed. The podcast will be up shortly. For John, I'm Brian. Until next time, take care out there.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly sunny today. Afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 90 degrees. Winds west-southwesterly around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy skies, light winds, lows drop to 72. Then afternoon showers and storms likely on Friday. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 73.
From driveways to highways, SRM Concrete has the right mix.